RAPP is the Relationship Abuse Prevention Program. It's a program where we actually work with kids in middle school and high school in order to help them understand the concepts of domestic violence and also understand the difference between healthy and unhealthy relationships. So if they are in a relationship that is emotionally abusive or physically abusive or sexually abusive in some way, shape, or form, that they know where to get resources and can provide information to their friends or for themselves.
The RAPP coordinator is a key individual. They are social workers who work in our middle schools and high schools. In order to offer support, they do one-on-one counseling, and they also facilitate workshops and groups with students, all centered around empowering students to identify the signs of unhealthy and healthy relationships.
A lot of the times when I'm teaching about boundaries and communication or even physical and verbal abuse, a lot of the things to them are kind of like, oh, that's not normal. And we're like, no, it's not normal. And it proves our point once again why we're doing this at such an early age with the middle schoolers, because they need to learn that these things are normal. Even though they are picking up what they see and the behavior that is around them, they can be the force to change that with the information that we give. Me and my other community educators, we can relate to the students because they're places where we grew up. For example, my schools are mostly in Manhattan, and one of the schools is actually my middle school. I was 14, I was going to Manhattan Theater Lab, and Ellen, one of the RAPP coordinators, she came into my school and she was just this wonderful ray of sunshine, and I was like, who's this wonderful lady? And she starts explaining the RAPP program to me and my friends, and it just struck a chord in me. Like, this is such amazing work done by such an amazing human. Like, why wouldn't we want to be a part of this? Actually, right after that, it encouraged me to come out the closet. So that right there proves that RAPP and the impact that it has is major.
The communities that I serve is exactly the communities that I used to live in. So I am from the Bronx, and I work in the Bronx, and I also service Upper Manhattan as well, because I want to essentially tackle on the same students that remind me of myself and remind me of the students that I used to go to school with. When I was younger, my mother experienced DV from my father. He would drink, and he would come home and they would argue, and it essentially would get physical. I didn't really think of anything as a problem until I got to the RAPP program in high school. You know, in high school, I felt like I had a voice to speak about it. You know, I felt like I was finally able to say, like, you know what, that actually was wrong. I want to have that same impact on a child too. You know, I was in the RAPP program and I saw how much it changed me, and I want to be able to do that for someone's child too.
I started specifically when COVID hit. I think I was on the job for 1 week before we had to go remote. So our methodology looks a lot different, but it's also super hopeful, and it's been a real success story, honestly, since I've been here, to watch us get innovative and creative with our outreach and our engagement with our students. We've done a talent show where the theme was growth, and we were able to get 12 different schools involved and a whole bunch of students with that theme of growth, which could be interpersonal, societal, however they interpreted that. We saw amazing results. People submitted videos, poetry, lyrics, artwork. And then we also had a student send in a video of them dealing with their mental health and their anxiety and that growth. And I think these flames turned into their favorite color of pink at the end, of like, okay, I'm breathing, and that's okay that I'm struggling, as long as I can breathe.